Sensational poulet, le perfect way. Cooking perfection on Ireland AM. Brought to you by the Dietrich.
Welcome back. The second biggest Chinese festival of the year, the Mid-Autumn Festival, kicks off today. And to celebrate, Eva Pao, director of Dublin's Asia Market, is here to make delicious prawn fried rice. And she'll also be showing us a classic festival dish, mooncake pastries. Good morning, Eva. You're very welcome. Mooncake pastries we've never heard of before. Tell us what they are.
Okay, so they're like a kind of a traditional delicacy, a bit like a Christmas pudding for Christmas. You only usually have it during the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Okay.
And traditionally, it's kind of like a thick paste with a salted egg yolk in the middle. And the salted egg yolk represents like around the moon.
Very good.
So the traditional, in different kind of parts of China, they would have different fillings. So in northern China, they would use, they prefer like a red bean paste. In Southeast China, they prefer like a lotus seed paste. But nowadays, they've come up with lots of different flavors. So I have one here that's like a mixed nut. They also do like a custard one. They do fruit flavored ones. So
lots of variations.
I know, lots of variations.
And then we have the main event, the prawn fried rice.
So we're going to have this as our dessert.
Yes.
Start with our
we'll have to be patient, Claire.
Okay.
You can't eat them. I've counted the pieces. Don't touch. Prawn fried rice.
Prawn fried rice, exactly.
Who doesn't like fried rice?
But this is like a family recipe, so I'm very excited to share it with you. So I have some beautiful ingredients here. I have some ginger, some fresh garlic, shallots, and onion. And then that's going to form the basis of the fried rice. And then I have two types of rices I'm going to use. One is a Thai jasmine rice. So the white jasmine rice is very aromatic. And then I'm also going to mix a bit of black jasmine rice into it. It's kind of, it's very high in fiber, high in antioxidant, and the texture of it is a bit like the brown rice, where it's slightly more firm.
Okay. A bit more nutty.
Exactly, exactly.
So you start with
So I'm going to add
the Holy Trinity.
The main thing, the first thing is that the pan has to be hot.
Of course.
The oil has to be hot.
Okay.
So into that, I'm going to add in my garlic, ginger, shallot,
I noticed you chop the garlic and ginger. You don't grate it. Is that on purpose?
Yeah, I think if you grate it, it might get lost in the fried rice. So I like to kind of have it finely chopped.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Smell already. I'm sold already.
Garlic, I'm in.
So into this, I'm going to add in some cooked bacon.
Okay.
Just for a bit of added extra flavour.
Okay.
This is optional. And then I'm going to add in a beaten egg.
Okay, just one egg.
This is the bit when you get in a restaurant, you're like, how do they do this? And I always throw it in, I realise, too late, when the rice is already in.
Yeah. Too late, baby.
Too late.
I think there's a few ways to do it, but I love doing it this way because it really, you can see now where, okay, so if I add the egg in and kind of slightly scramble it, turn up the heat a little bit.
As soon as that hits the heat, it starts
Exactly.
cooking.
And then I'm going to add in my rice mix. So you can kind of mix in the rice. You can see that it will...
Cooked rice.
Exactly. Cooked rice. And then some of the black rice as well.
Very good.
So I add in kind of like maybe 2/3 of the white rice and then 1/3 black rice.
And is the likes of the black rice and the jasmine rice, are they widely available? Most supermarkets?
Yeah.
Or do you need to go to the Asian market?
Like, probably most Asian supermarkets would carry kind of more variety of rice because it'll be like our basic staple.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
but I do think most supermarkets are starting to have the variations.
They're getting better, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, into that, I'm going to add in, so just kind of mix in the egg with the rice.
Very good.
And then add in some scallion.
Very good.
And I've added in some prawns. So the prawns, I've kind of slightly cooked them in some oil and ginger.
Okay.
But I've only partially cooked them because I'm going to actually finish them off here.
And at this point, if you wanted, you could put in some chicken, some pork, whatever you like.
Like if you have anything in your fridge,
leftovers,
you can add them all in. So now I'm going to add in some flavourings.
Okay.
So there's going to be a bit of salt.
Okay.
And then some white pepper.
White pepper.
Yeah, we use a lot of the white pepper in Asian cooking.
Yeah. Is that it's not as harsh as the black pepper?
Yeah, also like probably the black pepper, it really shows up in the food. So the white pepper is like, it's kind of like hidden, right?
Yeah.
It's a secret ingredient.
Secret ingredient, exactly.
It's in there doing its thing and we don't know it's there.
So, okay, I'm going to add some more seasonings. So the seasonings I usually add around the hot pan, okay? So it gives it a bit of wok air, it gives that lovely charred aroma to it.
Beautiful.
So like you can see that it sizzles.
Nice.
Okay.
Sizzles.
Cook it out a little bit.
Exactly.
Oh, the smell when that hits the pan, it's just beautiful.
And it's a great family meal, isn't it? Because kids love one thing in the one bowl that they just spoon in, and you're getting the veggies in this way.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So you can add more vegetables to it if you want.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'm going to add in some sesame oil.
If you were adding in more veg, would you put them in cooked or would you just throw them in raw?
I would cook.
If you're using
I would
mushroom
kind
or
of
pepper.
slightly cook them. Because the fried rice, you kind of
it's quick.
Yeah, and it's kind of you're just combining everything together in the last minute. So now I'm going to add in 2 secret ingredients. The first one is fish sauce, which you wouldn't really add in, but
it's so salty, like it needs it. You know, a whiff of it on its own, you think you're not going to like it, but in cooking, it really gives that Asian flavour.
And then a bit of Maggi seasoning.
What is that?
Maggi seasoning is like.
Can I have a look at that, Eva? Would you mind?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
It's a wheat-based seasoning.
Yeah.
And it's similar to soy sauce, but it just adds this beautiful flavour to the fried rice.
We have a smell there.
It's beautiful. It's mild, isn't it? It's not very strong.
No, exactly.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
You get it?
Lovely.
I never heard of that. Every day is a school day, huh? That's why you're here, Eva.
So now we're done.
Happy
so it's
days.
very quick. I'm going to add some coriander to kind of finish it off as well.
Okay. Bit of fresh coriander at the end, is it?
I love coriander.
Yeah, beautiful. People, do you a coriander fan?
I'm in for coriander.
Some people love it, some people hate it. Well, I give it a little bit.
Thank you.
Beautiful. There you go, my dear.
Thank you. Gorgeous, Eva. Thank you very much.
That looks amazing, Eva. Thank you. And we have to try our desserts then.
That's fine.
Thank you. So nice and simple. A few minutes start to finish.
Absolutely.
But I find with this type of cooking, it's all about the prep, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because you can kind of prep it and then kind of when you come back, like it'll be a really nice kind of weeknight dinner.
Yeah, and it's quick.
So
done.
tasty. It's the flavourings and everything, and I'll give a quick taste of mooncake.
Thank you very much, Eva. Well, how's your mooncake?
Delicious.
Yeah, winner. Thank you very much.
so much, Eva.
Right, coming up after 9, we'll be bringing you all the latest music gossip and taking a look at the brand new music video for the Charlie's Angels movie starring 3 of the world's biggest pop starlets.
And ahead of the release of the highly anticipated Downton Abbey movie, we're going to be recreating Lady Mary Crawley's hair and makeup look and showing you how to add some 1920s glitz and glam to your modern day wardrobe. We'll be back after this short break.
Amazing soufflé. Le perfect way. Cooking perfection on Ireland AM. Brought to you by de Dietrich.